Hey, so I build a lot of dashboards and types things like that, and I always have this thing that I do when I need to work on a progress bar. And so what I'm going to do is in this area right here, I'm going to put a progress bar, and on the page there's several of these. Throughout the site there might be a bunch, but I want to show the progress on each individual one. And so I kind of got a pretty clever way of doing this. So I start off by just, let's put a rectangle in there, and I'm going to round the corners. So it's legitimate. Get rid of the stroke on that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my text tool, and I'm going to type capital I, just like this. Get a few of these going here. Align that left, and I'm going to kern these in. So character spacing, that's called kerning for the old people. And so I'm going to pull this in just like super far. All right. So now I'm going to add a color. I'm going to make it green, so it's going to look like it's. So I'm going to scoot that over right there. Let me kern this in a little more. Um, yeah, that's good. So now this is just a bunch of eyes. And I'm going to pull it over here, select both of those, and I'm going to mask the selection. So now we've got this in there, which is pretty cool. And so this is on the top. So now if we come back over here, each one of these has a little bar. Okay. Of course, I could change the color of this if I want. So, but now if I select this, all I got to do is come in here and just put a bunch of capital I's. Give me a second here. See, I'm just typing them in, and boom. So now that level is different. Let's say she hasn't done much on this one. So I can just come in here, put some eyes, like so. Boom. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna copy this instance. So I'm sure you're familiar with each one of these little cards, I call them, is an instance of the other one, of the original. So that way it allows us to change each instant, the content within each instance. No, that's funny to say. Okay, so but hopefully they'll give you an idea how you can really create dynamic. So now we've got different progress bars on each one of these, which is in normally you could stretch a line or something easy, but this just makes it really easy just to use a technique like this. So hope you enjoy.